that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. A battle in the Western Conference. This Houston crowd hoping to watch their Rockets come out on top. The last encounter was in Oklahoma City where they were able to handle the Thunder. Tied 1-1 after the win. We'll see who can get the edge.
Yeah, a dominant win for them their last time in this matchup. And what jumps off the stat page was their advantage on the boards.
Yeah, they were overpowering it inside. And you really got to like their chances, Greg, if they can replicate that tonight.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Westbrook and Ferguson, their backcourt. Paul George is out there with Aminu, and it's Adams in at the 5. Well, we're getting into the grinded-out part of the season, Clark. Should we expect rookies now, you think, to start feeling the length of the NBA season right about now?
You know, that varies from individual to individual. I know when I was a rookie, it happened for me probably after about the 40th game or so, and I just was flat. I was still putting up decent numbers, but I just felt flat, felt lethargic. And then all of a sudden, after a week and a half or so, it just kind of went away, and I finished that rookie season strong. So every rookie's different. Some rookies never hit the wall, Kevin, but most do in some form or fashion.
And teams are all on top of this, aren't they? I mean, they know there's a chance it's going to happen, so they prepare accordingly.
Yeah, exactly. And again, it's rare when a rookie doesn't hit it, but for some it might be an extended wall. For others, it might be a short wall.
Westbrook, no good. And here's Houston. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
I tell you what, how efficient they were at scoring the basketball, especially for an away game, that was impressive.
Well, I think the key was the determination and grit and toughness they played with. You got to be focused to do that, and they were.
And that one drops.
And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness.
Houston moving it around. Harden and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And scoring the ball comes easily and naturally to him. He's a versatile player at the offensive end.
Westbrook with a wide open look. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Yeah, those shots are taken totally in rhythm, high percentage quality shots, and really getting whatever he wants.
The shot by House is no good. Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against the Bulls. Here's Ferguson. The shot's good on the assist by Jordan. Ferguson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
And Paul George, a terrific two-way player, an all-star, an all-NBA performer, and multiple all-defense selections.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. And let's catch up with our sideline report. Oklahoma City shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on. Take a look at the Rockets offense, and they've become lean and mean. Very few mid-range shots, no long twos. It's all threes and points in the paint. They keep their menu tight, and it works for them.
So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Grant. Al-Farouq Aminu is out there with Adams. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Ferguson in at the 1 spot. And here's Harden for 3. Aminu grabs the miss. You talked about the Rockets' focus offensively. It's all on Harden and Chris Paul.
Yeah, they're the main shot creators for that offense. Everybody else better be happy spotting up, setting picks and rolling, and scoring in transition. The Beard and CP are going to have the ball in their hands most of the time.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And there's the foul. It will go on AI. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the building.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. Now here's Westbrook. 10-point lead. This is their biggest.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
And that Unleashed Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Yeah, some of the shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they've been a bit unlucky. Some of it is poor shot selection, in a slump, no doubt. But it can be turned around. They just need to find ways to score the ball.
Yeah, and those illegal screens have really become a point of emphasis for the officials.
And it seems like they've been more than willing to crack down on those. Makes it tough to get as physical as you'd like to.
They're just making anything.
Just increasing their advantage. And right now, they're in a zone on both ends.
Yeah, you know, it's got to be terribly deflating for the opposition. Boy, they look helpless. Really getting beat up, physically and emotionally.
And so here is Oklahoma City following the score by Houston. To the middle. And finished off by Westbrook.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Now here's Capella. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Harden gets the bucket.
Always got to patrol the three-point line. When you don't, you suffer the consequences.
Here's Westbrook. They lead by 14. And it's Aminu in the corner. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his third assist on the night.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness. He's a high percentage scorer for a reason now. Capella, an alley-oop specialist.
Here's Westbrook, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Think back to a time when people wondered if Westbrook was too aggressive playing with KD. They said Russ was taking too many shots. No questions anymore. Westbrook is the man in OKC.
Harden gets the bucket.
Love the speed with which Harden gets his shot off. Timing his release beautifully off the pass. Nice stuff.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Magic was sensational. He scored 20 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also finished with a season high in rebounds. He simply took over the game. Looked like he could do whatever he wanted to out there. We'll see if tonight follows the same script. Kevin?
David, appreciate the report. He was a one-man show in that game.
And, you know, it'll be interesting that took out of him. I mean, he'll have a hard time.
Dishes to Westbrook, and it's set back by O'Neal.
Get that shit out of here, man.
Here's House. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. House has got his first 2 points of the night. 40 seconds left to play in the first half. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And Russell Westbrook, he is a standard bearer. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for Oklahoma. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him, a scoring machine here in that first half.
Yeah, and it's been fun to watch, partner, because not only is he shooting a high percentage, a good percentage, he's also carrying the team.
I go Kid Gilchrist out there with Clint Capella. Then it's O'Neal. Then it's Harden, and it's House, and at the 3 spot. They're the group for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. Passes it to Kid Gilchrist. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's George. Rockets with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Westbrook against O'Neal. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Westbrook against O'Neal. Westbrook kicks to Ferguson. Over to the left wing. Outside Westbrook. 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. 2 points. That one goes. Aminu's got 5 now.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, just a real lack of aggressiveness there right now. I mean, can't give up these types of layups to begin the quarter, Greg. I mean, that's a no-no.
When it comes to initiating this play, Clark, for your mind, who are the perimeter pick-and-roll ball handlers right now in the game?
Well, the guys that come to mind for me, Chris Paul is fantastic in the pick-and-roll. Damian Lillard is outstanding. James Harden. And I think Victor Oladipo is getting better. I mean, he's so good at finding seams and using his athleticism to get to the bucket, and he's really grown as a finisher. Kyrie Irving is just a terrific one-on-one player. Sometimes he doesn't even need the screen guy. He's so good with the ball. And obviously Steph Curry is in that category too.
Rockets trail by 8. Harden outside. This one for 3. Aminu grabs the miss. Aminu's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Ferguson. Six on the shot clock. Outside for George. Offline with his 3.
He's missed every single shot he's attempted today, but somehow they're still in the lead. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Nene, he's checked in for the Rockets. And then for Oklahoma City, Grant comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Barton sub in for Russell Westbrook. Grant outside. Pass to George. Shot from 16. And the bench shot is good. And the Thunder lead by 10.
And this is one of George's main strengths, a phenomenal mid-range scorer.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Drills the three-pointer.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
The pass to Jefferson.
No way.
And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
George looking over the floor. Jefferson with it. Now Chandler defending. Jefferson passing to Barton. Banked in off the glass. Barton's got 8 points.
Very reliable scoring close to the basket. Barton, somebody you have to defend at all times.
Here's O'Neal. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's Blakeney. The Rockets pull it in.
No excuses, no explanations. I mean, got to sink that J from mid-range. Defense wasn't even paying attention to him. Come on, man.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Paul for 3, and another 3 for Houston.
You know, the more of these threes Paul hits, the more dangerous he becomes as a passer, and he hits his fair share of those threes.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Thunder lead by 3. Let's hear what Mike D'Antoni was going over with his team moments ago.
Our biggest thing is down that other end, guys. Everybody into them, make them feel you. They're going to make shots anyway. We just can't get them to them.
Emphasizing how critical defense is now.
And they need more of it at this point. He's right on the money with that one. They've got to defend with passion.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. The forwards, George and Grant. Then there's Al Jefferson. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Blakeney in at the shooting guard position. No good from Grant.
Well, at best, the defense was average. I mean, he must make sure to finish these layups. Got to make those.
And it goes down 2 points.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can.
And that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Passes it to Laverne. He kicks it to Chandler. Inside. Here's O'Neal. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. We've seen AI really making a difference here.
I think that's a critical timeout too, Kevin. I mean, they need to find a way to slow him down, shut him down, because he's tearing them apart right now.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Pass to Aminu. Back to Westbrook. Kicks it to Aminu. Just 4 to shoot. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Rockets have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. O'Neal with it. Westbrook picks him up to the paint. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Good. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
They get it back. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on James Harden. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And the second free throw, good. Houston's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive.
Comeback is unreal, and I still out with it right now.
And, you know, after being a 6th man during the beginning of his career, Harden has blossomed into a big-time star. He's a top-tier combo guard in this league now.
So here's Westbrook. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. From deep, George.
And really, after that strong first half, he has been in quite the tailspin. He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
O'Neal kicks to House. Back to O'Neal. Poked away. Shot clock at 5. Now Capella.
And if you want to drive your coach crazy, this is a good place to start.
Really, exactly. I mean, in what world is that a good shot? You tell me. I mean, he's got to feel bad and embarrassed about that one. No reason to take that shot.
Scooped up. Westbrook counted, and the foul. It's going to be on James Harden.
Man, you got to admire how easily Westbrook takes over games. I mean, an offensive juggernaut who is tenacious when it comes to scoring.
Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're up by 1. There's 1:54 left to play in the final quarter. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan Player of the Game.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good position, and boy, has he rewarded him with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
He's up to the stripe. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They trail by 1. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. .37 left here in the fourth quarter. Stolen by O'Neal. And here we go. Fast break, and AI's got it. Another miss by Houston. And here's Aminu. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. And George the stuff.
And George just has an uncanny knack for providing these kinds of passes. And he makes it look so easy.
Westbrook against O'Neal. And now Farouk Aminu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. O'Neal against Westbrook. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the call. Oklahoma City with the foul. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they continue to bury the jump shot.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
To the inside. Good.
They're having a lot of trouble dealing with Russell Westbrook. He's a handful.
Rockets have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. O'Neal. Offensive rebound. Capella. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
You know, it's really hard to match up against Clint Capella's height.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
Down low, here's Westbrook.
This is the real strength of Capella's game. Outstanding at using his length and athleticism to block shots.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Indeed it is. Love seeing him deliver when they need him most. No fear taking these shots. I love it.
Here's Westbrook. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on him.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 2. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. The big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
Here's O'Neal. Money!
And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Greg.
I'm trying to
They're
reach
in
down.
a groove right now, up big, hard to envision them losing.
Let me tell you, I was trying to reach. You don't think I'm fucking broken my eyes. I was trying to reach. I'm trying to reach. I came in trying to reach, you know? See?
In this league.
And here's George for 3. He's off on that one. So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg.
And I could get it on Hall of Fame. I never knew that. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna try to get that on Hall of Fame probably. Let's go. Gold diamond. Sucks I can't get gold ink or Hall of Fame ink. I'm about to get off right now. I'm so tired. This is gonna end the video, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Like and subscribe.